Hey, how's it going everyone? So I thought I'd throw together a little video to show you guys how to get the only guns you need achievement or trophy on the End of Zoe Resident Evil 7 DLC. You need to complete End of Zoe on normal or Joe Must Die using no weapons. The easiest way to do this is just to complete Joe Must Die, unlock the dual gauntlets and go through it only using the gauntlets as they don't count as weapons. I did this on normal. I kind of wanted to do it on Joe Must Die, but you have to use throwing knives in some areas to blow up some traps. So I don't think you can do it on Joe Must Die. If you're looking for a guide for the Joe Must Die difficulty, I've got that up somewhere. It should be linked in the description along with all my other Resident Evil 7 stuff. This was really quick. It only took about 23 minutes or something like that. Much love for checking out the video, everyone. Let's get this going. Skipping that cutscene. Just wanted to say, if you wanted to see my first time through on this, I have got it somewhere on the channel, just like a blind playthrough, and it's not a speed run at all, it's just me playing through it naturally. But yeah, I probably mentioned this in my introduction there, but if you're looking to get the achievement for no weapons, you can just use the dual gauntlets. You've got to complete Joe Must Die to get these. Makes things a lot easier. Everything's pretty much one hit if you charge up. Even if you don't, a lot of the time you'll kill at least these standard molded guys with one hit. The only thing a little bit problematic in this run, I'd say, are like the four-legged moldeds. They're kind of annoying at times. But I mean, on normal, it's a hell of a lot easier. Right, let's get that cure, go back, we get jump now, smash them in the face, through the door. I think there's more here, just keep smashing, just regular smash fest. Good times. Handing out slaps like it was going out of fashion. So yeah, we got to get back to Zoe. Sort her out with a bit of this injection. I don't know what it is with games and just using random needles you find around the place, but apparently that's commonplace, you know. So he gets 2 injections in this one.
All right, now just let it work.
Especially after it had been in another person. I mean, it might have the cure to something in there, but it might also be carried into some other nasties. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Yeah.
God damn it! Why ain't it working?
It wasn't full, was it? It won't be enough. She needs a full dose to heal completely.
Yeah.
There's more at our base. Just untie me, and I'll take you there. Please!
What base?
And he's off. Cheers for the info, man. Oh, he's back. You just want to turn around and look at Zoe pretty much when he says this line. I think I've got this done in like 23 minutes or something like that, maybe a little bit less. It's pretty fast. No, Jack. No touchy. Get back. Going through this door to our right. Kind of hold you there for a second until the animation of you squeezing through with Zoe plays. To the Joe boat. The regular swamp man comes complete with boat.
Alright. Okay. It's okay now, Zoe.
Let's go. Oh, he's not happy. So if you're going for some of those what they call the challenges, the extreme challenges that are both on normal and Joe Must Die, using these dual gloves is a really good way to do most of them. There's a couple of them that are kind of hard to do, or what you can't do with the gauntlets, because if you're using the gauntlets it speeds up the countdown, like the time you've got. But I wanted to get all of those done before I did this run, because I'll probably put my own timer in somewhere, and to have other timers popping up on screen and stuff while you're trying to do this is kind of annoying.
Looks like somebody left the lights on. That's good enough for me.
That's good enough for me. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's sort of like challenges, timed challenges through different areas. And as soon as you walk into the area, it triggers the timer. Like, you don't even have a choice of whether you want them on or off, I don't think, until you've done them. When you've done them, you just won't get them trigger anymore. And you get some unlockables and stuff when you complete them all. But the gauntlets...
Just a little further.
Just a little further, Zoe. It's kind of stupid, actually. You've, if you've even got them in your inventory, it speeds up the timer for these challenges. But I would think it'd be better if you just deselected them, because there are certain areas through the run where you can't have the gauntlets because the timer just goes down too fast.
Oh, come on. Not now, Gator.
It'd be kind of nice if I could just deselect the gauntlets and then do the challenge without the gauntlets, sort of thing. And if I selected them, it sped up. I don't know.
You'll be safe here.
I guess you could make it so like the areas where you just run and you don't select them, so it wouldn't really affect it. But
I'll be back with something to make you better.
because in a couple of areas there's no boxes, like item boxes, you can't switch it about, so you have to play through harder areas without the gauntlets to get to the right parts to use the gauntlets. So you can be all stealthy here if you want to, but I think it's quicker just to smash everything in the face. Smashy, smashy. Be sure to sneak up on these four-leggeds. That one just comes at you, but it's like perfect timing for a smash in the face. So we've got the first jack fight coming up. Grab that boxing effigy. I'm gonna hop down here. Grab the chem fluid, always useful to grab those. Smashy, smashy. So easy. I think it would have been a great achievement. Get away from me.
Oh, come on. Just stay down.
Just to beat the entire game with your bare fists. Or without the use of gauntlets. Something. That would have been a great achievement for this. This no weapons one's just made super easy. Because you have these gauntlets. But yeah, like I said, if you're trying to do the extreme challenges, these are a great way to use them, except for this area. And I think there's another couple in the future. Like if you're using the gauntlets here with the timer going, it just goes entirely too fast. So you can't, because you're slowed down by the water, you can't run through it. And you have to put these away in the box before you come to do it, which is fine because there's a box just beyond it. But sorry, just before it. But in the future, just before you do the next Joe fight, there's a part after that Joe fight where you can't use the gauntlets to get that extreme challenge, but there's no box right before it, so you've got to play through like a big chunk of the game. It's actually quite difficult on Joe Must Die as well, just using your fists, so you can't take the gauntlets with you at all, which makes it really, really tough to get a couple of those. So just bear that in mind. I'll try and mention it again when it comes up. So on Joe Must Die, there's a bunch of enemies here, but here you can just run up. It's made nice and easy for you. There's another effigy over on your left. I think I'll go and grab one of the champions in a minute. It's a little bit off course, but does kind of help. Don't know if the overall time save is worth it. I haven't really put enough time into running this to even know. I don't really care, to be honest. I was just doing the achievement run. Charge up here, because I think there's... Is there a lick around this corner? Yeah, smash him in the face. If you're quick about it, you can get the stealth kill on him, but it's probably quicker just to charge up and kill him that way. Get back. I'm going to knock him down with one punch and then charge up. Go through here. You got to drop down here. There's a guy just there. You can take out nice and easy. Really good. And the champion's just in this vent. I think they up your punching power by like 5%. Doesn't really take that long to get on normal mode, but on Joe Must Die, it's all booby trapped down there. There's traps and pressure plates and stuff. It's kind of difficult. You want to be careful when you come out of the vent there, because you've got this armoured moulded just hanging around. I think he sees you first. But yeah, that should be it. We can go through the door now, get into the next Joe fight. I tend to just avoid picking anything up that could be considered a weapon. I mean, you only really need these. Makes life super easy.
What? Oh, come on!
If it doesn't work, smack it. Age old, still true to this day. Grab that syringe.
Finally.
And surprise, motherfucker. So ugly. So ugly. Looks like a fucking trunk person out of Rick and Morty. Paid for by trunk people. Okay, so it's another case of smacky smacky. Only chargeable all the way. None of these jag fights take these that long because these things are so powerful. I think this is probably one of the longest. Although the last one is probably the harder one. Get that backwards takedown on it, body slam. If you get him from the front, he does a power bomb. I don't know why Joe's into wrestling, but why not? But bro.
Charge complete.
Suck it, Jack.
Charging. Charge.
Oos.
Charging.
That's it. How quick is that fight?
You want it? You got it.
No face for you. What is that on the back of his head?
That's how you get it done. Woo!
Ooh. Get out of here. Nice.
I'm coming for you, Zoe.
You might want to choose a little bit better phrasing there. It just sounds a tad wrong. So like I was saying before, with those challenges, if you're doing this on Joe Must Die, which I'm probably going to do a video of, you have to fight Joe there, and all of those molded before on Joe Must Die with your fists to get to the next area without the gauntlets, so the timer goes slower so that you can just do it. Because there's no item box here or just after this, which is kind of annoying.
Zoe,
It's a really tough fight to do with your fists.
you're going to be fine.
No! I mean, on normal, you're kind of forced to do that the first time you do it, because you don't have the gauntlets. But on Joe Must Die, it's so tough to beat him.
Where are you, girl?
But it's done now. Managed to get them all done. Pretty sure this was recorded before I'd done the Joe Must Die ones.
Leave my family alone, asshole!
Hey, put it down. Couple of good achievements for this DLC though. I like these kind of achievements. It's a shame that there's not an achievement for doing all of the extreme challenges, because then I would have definitely done a video to show how to do them all, but there's only an achievement for doing one of them, I think. So there's not really much point. I mean, everyone's going to be able to do one with ease.
Damn. This whole place has gone to hell.
Not to mention that this came out ages ago and I was supposed to do it a while back and I completely forgot about it, so here it is, like a year later or something. Enjoy. At least I got the original playthrough covered. I don't know, there's something about Resident Evil and speedruns, man. I do like to do the occasional speedrun. And this DLC was really short. I actually kind of want to learn the Resident Evil 7 speedrun again. Like the main game, because I don't think I ever did a run, or at least a decent run, with just on New Game Plus, where you've got all your unlockables. And I wasn't trying to do that before, because I got the game on PC, and I didn't have the save, because my save was on PS4 previously. So now I've actually got all of the unlocks and all that stuff done on Resident Evil 7. I might try and do that at some point.
Charging.
Just for the fun of it. There's a fake alligator. I'm going to go left and punch this alligator. I don't think you have to punch this alligator here when you walk past him, but mate, when you can knock out an alligator with one punch, when else are you going to get that opportunity, really? Come on. I feel like Chuck Norris for a day. Same again, man. I'd recommend taking that one out though, because it gets a little bit risky around here. And these two are annoying as hell. I'd recommend going for the right one first. There's one on the right of this dock and one on the left. As you can sort of back up a little bit.
Charge complete.
And that one doesn't set up until then. But be careful around those guys, because I remember they screwed me over a few times and they kept biting me. When I was trying to be too speedy, they do not want you getting near their dock, man. Right here we're going to come out drop down to the left. Oh no, that's Joel must die. What am I talking about? Don't listen to me. I haven't had my medicine today. I'm pretty sure you got enemies around this corner though. Yeah. Got one there. A couple that spawn in here. Charge up, punch him in the face. It's a tried and true strategy. Didn't kill that one. Smack through that door, heading all the way around here to the next breakable door. There's a molded right here. Smack him in the face. You know what it is by now. I'm sure you're getting the general idea, you know what I mean? Shh, get away from me. Just fully got this guy cornered.
Charge complete.
Bang. Waiting in that corner for us. So there's a bunch of sneaky molded around here, and just you want to watch your corners. I think you're okay for this one and the next one on your right. See, look at that sneaky molded. Look at that. Check this corner as well. I think there's a four-legged. But just run for the door and you can turn around and get him. You don't want to stand still for too long here. Oh no, it is a normal molded on that corner. But you sort of get sandwiched at that point. It's good to charge up and prioritise where the two are.
Charge complete.
Now this guy shows up. A fully charged hit with this will kill, I think, any of the moldeds. It's just the love tap that doesn't quite finish them off. It's nice that there's only 2 stages to the charge though. Just take a little bit longer than the single gauntlet. Kind of trying to grab all the little grubs and chem fluids to see just to help you out if you get hurt. I think I was okay for most of it. This big guy that shows up here, but mate, you stand a chance. You heard the man. One more. That's it for you. And you. And also you. I think that's it. Just make sure you fully charge against the big guy. Turn around and get the other ones that are coming behind you. Boxing effigy right there.
It's a goddamn sacrilege.
And once again, surprise, motherfucker. Good champion of that. Your trunk is real, mate. Let me remove that.
Jack? What the fuck?
Jack, the trunk person. Is that a sex change, man? Or at least he made a brief stop in the Rick and Morty universe somehow. And that stuff happened.
God damn it, Jack! Don't you remember your own brother? Don't do it! Don't you touch her! Jack! Let me the fuck out of here! I'm your family! How the fuck can you do this to me? Get me the fuck out of here, Jack!
One thing I don't get about this DLC is, like, shouldn't Jack be done by now? I mean, they sort of explained Lucas saying that he was away from Evelyn's mind control, but Jack wasn't. And we took him out in Res 7. How the hell is he still knocking about? Someone explain this. I don't know the science.
Oh, hell, Jackie boy. What's happened to you?
I mean, it might make sense that maybe whoever's under Evelyn's mind control can survive without her if she dies. That might be the way it works. But I thought once you took her down, you know, cut off the head and the body dies kind of thing, man. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of lag here. I don't like that. Let's see if I reduce the quality. I'm pretty. Oh no! Oh no! It's caught up. It's fine. I'm pretty sure that's
son of a bitch.
It's just in my editing program. I've got the quality set all the way up. It's probably not a good idea, mate.
What is this? One of their fancy toys?
Give me that toy. So this is a really powerful gauntlet as well. Much more powerful than the single one you unlock.
Charging.
Still a one-punch machine gun, whereas the other one isn't. You kind of have to hit a few times a lot of the time. This one is it's pretty powerful.
Charging. Charge.
Last sprint to the end. and take everybody out and get to Jack. We got one stop at an item box to get the dual gauntlets back. Before that, no, sit down. I don't know for you and you and you. I saved you a bit as well. Punch this guy in the face. There's a champion effigy around that corner, but I didn't get it this time. I just thought, screw it, keep going. A little boxing effigy on the right there on that bridge we just passed. Let's go to the item box that's through here in this tent at the back, and get whatever we need back.
What happened here?
Not sure if I was aware of it at this point, but when you get to a certain point, you can go down, and I think it's under a certain item. Everything you had on you is in the item box, but I got most of it quite quickly there. But either way, it should be in the bottom half.
Coming with me. Zoe! Zoe!
Once again,
Zoe, wake up! Wake up!
surprise, motherfucker! Oh, Jack invented it. He's the new meme. So this is a really tough fight because Jack's really quick here and it's a small area. Just try your best to run away. Keep your distance from his ranged attacks. And punch him in the face. Get close and just smack and have a good time. Enjoy your smacks.
Charge complete.
I should put him down once. Charge again. Punch him in the face. I'm pretty sure once you get him down another time, he's done.
You remember when I clotheslined you into the swamp?
Charge.
Did he even heal throughout this? I don't think I did.
Charging.
A couple more smacks and you're done, Jackie boy.
Charge.
And I'm handing him out for free. Oh, I should have ducked that. That was stupid. I was water face first into that. There we go. One little load of that and he's done. I'm just punching him in the face here. Giving him some punishment.
This is farewell from the family, brother.
You heard the man. Still not dead. Should have seen what I did to him in the first game. Or in the original game, should I say. We blew him up like that. I stabbed some cure shit into his face. It took a beating.
You gotta be alright now.
I burst a bunch of his eyeballs with
Zoe?
a variety of weapons. That motherfucker survived. Hashtag Jack is not dead for sure. Anyway, much love for watching the run. It's a relatively simple run. I didn't really feel like I need to explain much. Once you've got those double gauntlets, it's pretty easy. I think that was around, it's 22 minutes 10 is on the timer right now. And that's not including, it's a little bit before the start and a little bit after as well. So it's probably just under 22 minutes. Much love for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. And until next time, take it easy.